Hey, everybody. It is lovely to have you here, whether you are watching live or watching the replay. It is always an honor to have you come and join me in anything that I do online, in the online space. So, of course, I am calling as many people as possible together to focus on spreading light, love, peace, and unity all around our world. I mean, the world is a mess right now. There is nobody that could argue against that, with any sense of credibility at the moment. It is a powerful time. It is a terribly concerning time. And many people are suffering as a result of what is going on right now. Not that people haven't suffered on this planet in the past. People have suffered on this planet for thousands and thousands of years because of the controllers, because of the dark forces that have ruled this planet for way, way, way too long and caused so much death and destruction and torment and suffering. And my heartfelt desire is that we, the people, realize and recognize the infinite power that we have within us, that we take our power back, that we stop acquiescing and subjecting ourselves to the tyranny that has been waged upon humanity for forever. And of course, there are varying degrees of this evident throughout the world. We, in what I used to think was a democratic society, I'm not so convinced anymore. In places like Australia, America, many countries in Western Europe, we have lived a very different life. I wouldn't say a carefree life. We have had our own struggles for freedom over the years. And it's become glaringly obvious in the last 2 years that we are really not a free people. And that is a very difficult concept for most of us to grasp. However, when you compare it to some of the countries, the European countries, and the Eastern countries, we certainly have a much broader spectrum of freedom, or have had, than a lot of those Eastern Bloc countries in Europe and the Eastern Asian countries in the world. But how quickly that could potentially be eroded has become glaringly obvious in the last couple of years. So before we get started today, I want to say that one of the primary focuses we've had every day, but we're going to pour even more attention today into the Northern Rivers section of Australia, because they have more torrential rain coming. Now, regardless of whether you think this was manipulated, whether it's, I can't even say the words because I'm probably going to, come to the attention of Big Brother. But whether you think this was artificially created, or at least assisted by artificial means, or whether you think that this is Mother Nature doing her thing on steroids, it doesn't matter. What we're going to do is call for divine intervention today to stop the potential flooding rain that is coming back to the Northern Rivers district, which they have been through so much heartbreak already. It would just be unfathomable for them to be hit yet again. So we're going to really hold the people of the Northern Rivers and that area of Australia in our top of our hearts and minds today as we ask for divine intervention, because regardless of what has caused it, nothing is more powerful than the divine. So let's make that one of our intentions for today, our dominant intention for today. So I'm just going to shift my mat back a little bit so that when I get started for the sound healing, I don't fall off the back of it. I have this really great standing mat when I do videos that's so soft under my feet. It was one of the best investments. That's better. Okay. So thank you again for joining me today. We're going to do a very similar meditation to previous days, bringing love, light, peace, and unity to our planet, healing to so many areas of our planet, and taking your power back. So the thing is, when you take your power back with love and light, nothing and nobody can stop you from having the most profound impact and influence on outcomes around the world. And I just want to mention that I actually was reminded of this by a video that I saw today. It was a Instagram video, I think, about the timelines. So what's unfolding right now, to many of us, it is completely bamboozling that there are so many people who cannot see beyond the lies and deception, who can't see the truth of what is unfolding right now and are drawn in by the popular narrative. But what's really important to remember is that there are at least two timelines that people are on. So there are those who are on the fifth dimensional timeline, and there are those who are on the third dimensional timeline. And whatever choice people have made, that is their choice. And it's not up to us to decide for anybody else which timeline they choose or what is best for them in this moment. And arguing with people over what choice they've made is pretty futile. And knowing that we are co-creating every single moment, there are infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities. There are infinite possibilities for where your life could go next. There are infinite possibilities for where our communities could go next. There are infinite possibilities for where the world could go next. Do you realize that if we had enough consciousness on the planet right now, that all war would just cease instantaneously? It wouldn't grind down, it would cease. Because when you have that massive transference of consciousness, people just, when they realize, when they have that shift, people just go, wait, what am I doing? And they will just not continue to do what they do. Soldiers would completely end. They would just go, yeah, not doing this. I'm not a part of this. No. They would just completely stop what they were doing. So even leaders, if we had a mass awakening, then leaders would suddenly come from a place of light, not dark, if they were able to, if they're not completely overtaken by the dark forces. I don't know what happens then. I can't tell you. But just imagine that all war, conflict, everything just ceased. That we became a global community that globally just cared about each other. That kindness was at the center of our existence. Imagine that. That can happen in an instant when we make a shift in consciousness. Now, obviously, we need enough people to make that shift in consciousness for that to happen. And yes, it's idealistic and utopian. But you know what? I hold on to that. I hold on to the fact that all things are possible. And I hold in my heart the possibility that as each and every one of us share our love, our light, step into our power, that we are helping to facilitate a mass shift in consciousness that is instant. Not to say that wouldn't create its own problems and challenges. However, they would be a much higher quality problems and challenges than what the world is facing right now. So know that your participation in these meditations or any meditations where you are sending love, light, peace, harmony out to the world makes a massive difference. These meditations, we are small in number, but the impact, do not underestimate the impact, because that's what stops people from taking positive action. Start your own meditation groups. Invite people. Imagine if there are 20 people watching this, and each one of those 20 people started a meditation group where you had 20 people. That's 400 people. Or you just invited 10 people to this, and those 10 people invited 10 people to this. That would just grow so much. So whatever you feel called to do, it's all perfect. And I yield to the intelligence of the divine. Whatever is meant to be, will be. Not my will, but thy will. So let's get into the meditation today. Closing your eyes, getting comfortable, either sitting up, lying down, wherever you are. Deep breath in and release it. Another deep breath in, bringing your presence and awareness fully into this moment right now, releasing all stress, anxiety, fear, tension from the day. Taking in another deep breath. And as you bring your full awareness into this present moment, letting go of all distractions, connect with the light that is burning within you. See it burning in your heart space, that beautiful, pure white light. So bright, so intense. The power of the universe is contained within that light. As you continue to breathe deeply, see that white light spreading right throughout your body, filling up every single cell of your body. Flooded, your whole body just flooded with this beautiful, pure white light, eradicating all dark energies, all dark forces. When the darkness ceases to exist within us, it will cease to exist in the world. Beautiful birds. Feel the joy coming from those birds. That is the essence of our world. That is the true essence. I love listening to those birds. As you continue to breathe deeply, see the white light going from your body out into your aura, your energy field, 12 feet all around you. So you are completely immersed in beautiful white light energy. You are shining so brightly right now. Your frequency and your vibration is moving up so quickly. And as you breathe deeply, see the white light from Source, the power, the love, the healing from Source pouring into your body. Also filling up every single cell within your body. You are shining brighter and brighter. The power that is surging through you right now is so palpable. Allow yourself to absorb it and integrate it fully. And seeing the white light from Source move through you into your energy field, 12 feet around you. You are pure white light source energy right now. You are radiating so much power and light and love. Anyone who comes into your space or your field will experience the energy of this healing, of this light, of this love. Set the intention to be this healing light wherever you go. Allow it to integrate in your energy field, your aura, fully and completely, and within your body. And now, as you continue to breathe deeply, see that infinitely powerful white light pouring out into the world, touching all corners of the globe, touching billions of hearts all around the world. And as you see that beautiful, pure white light energy of love and healing spreading right throughout the world, touching all people's hearts, we invite the divine, Mother, Source, God, Spirit, all that is, the Supreme Being of Light. We invite you to join us in this meditation. We invite the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, all beings of light. We invite you to join with us in sending powerful light and love healing energy to raise the vibration, frequency, and consciousness of our planet, to end the reign of the dark forces and the suffering that has been deliberately and artificially created, that we restore freedom, joy, unity, harmony, love, peace, compassion, kindness, that we restore that to our world, to humanity, as our primary and dominant way of being. We ask that our world ascends into the fifth dimensional consciousness with ease, grace, and flow as quickly as possible. That this transition causes as little disruption as possible, because we know Source, God, Universe, Spirit, we know that through you all things are possible. We thank you for your continued love, guidance, and support. this powerful time of transition and ascension for humanity. We bring into our focus and awareness the people of the Ukraine who are suffering terribly right now in this conflict. We send them love and light and hope that they will find courage. And that they will see the light and the power that is within them so that they rise up in their consciousness and transcend this conflict, this war, this repression, purely by their state of being, purely by them realizing their own true power. They can transcend all that is being inflicted upon them right now. We send love and light to the people of Russia too, holding them in our hearts and our prayers. We send love and light to all the controllers who seek to manipulate and deceive humanity for their own power and control that comes from the source of darkness. We send them love and light because we know that in the presence of pure light and love, they are powerless. Their force is impotent in the presence of love and light. We send love and light to all areas of the world that are suffering or have suffered conflict, suffering, repression. All the people and animals who have suffered and died as a result. We send love and light to the group consciousness, the morphic field that contains within it the seeds of war, conflict, suffering, repression, and anything that feeds it. When this consciousness is eradicated, war and conflict can no longer exist. So we send love and light to this consciousness. So it is disrupted and dissolved. We send love and light to all those who have experienced suffering and pain during the last 2 years of the pandemic. Billions of people have been affected all around the world by what has unfolded. So we send love and light to everybody who has been touched or affected in some way. We send love and light to every single person in the world that they may realize their own true power, the source that they came from. They may reconnect to spirit and rise up in the power of the light and love that they contain, that is the essence of who they truly are. That they may reconnect with spirit, with source, with the divine, with God, with the supreme being of light. And finally step into their true power. disrupting and dissolving all the dark forces, all the energy of darkness that exists within humanity. If there is an intention that you wish to set, please bring that into your awareness and your field now. It could be a person, a situation, event that you specifically would like to set as your intention. We turn our prayers and attention now to the northern rivers within Australia, to all who have suffered as a result of the catastrophic weather event that transpired 3 weeks ago. So many lives lost, so many lives destroyed, so much grief. Sending love and light to all the animals that were affected and died as a result of those floods, or continue to be affected right now. It's not over yet in that area of the world. And we ask you fervently, Divine Mother, Source, Spirit, God, Supreme Being of Light, Universe, that you bring some divine intervention into the weather that is currently unfolding in that area right now. We know that you have the ultimate power to stop any further destructive weather in these areas. And we ask that you do so now. To prevent any further harm or damage or torment coming to these people. We thank you for your divine wisdom. We recognize that the divine intention is not necessarily our intention. We respect and honor that. Thy will be done. And we pray that the people of these areas are not affected any further. Their lives are not torn apart any further by this weather. So as I go into the sound healing, holding these intentions in your heart, and specifically and particularly the Northern Rivers, Southeast Queensland area right now that is under threat of more flooding. Recognize the power of the light within you. You can, if you wish, say the Ho'oponopono prayer. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. That will also add more healing energy to what we are doing with this meditation today. So just being in this beautiful space. Shintiaya katsia makaya no tia prakantia totelia mianza tutrenia po ela hiatsana mianka. Drezia cotia la meenca kia la mantia totre ela tia tsapaina. Joti tote ela tsiana mianka kokelia piakka kakaelia oi etsa shintela aena. mantanam sata. Oh, Imerinam Santa. Ikrinam Santa, Ikrinam Tia. Iren Santana. Krilam tuini kuirilatsa, krina shita nitsutina, haratsa kuinita, kira kira tunitsa, irala shanata, iratsanta. Hare Alanatsa. Inea Kerean su Andrea la tia panti kotsenia mian kokolia mian prelia. Hia shantia kakaya la min so ira. Shia pranchiala. Nensanti priania. Dozzi shantriacchia lotsenia mian kakaya. Iata prelia kotsenia mian kayana. Deshin sun treila tiana mantia, dotrelia santia tutiana pransi, jotsita preila tia kakayala, mian santreila, o iakayala, iasha, iasha, iashantalia, shinta merantia, trian santiala, Drasi, dosha, mian kakaya tsotia prelia, datio, dresia, tianamanti kotsenia, diata pralia, zoktia prenia, oita paika, shinta rekania tsotelia ata, ata, ata. Embody and embrace the light that is pouring into you and through you right now. Know that you are the light that the world needs right now. You are the beacon that calls to the rest of the world to remember Source, to remember the power, the light, the love that is within them now, the consciousness that is calling them to remember who they truly are, to raise their vibration and their frequency, to step into the light and into their power so that they may restore harmony, balance, love, peace, unity, community to humanity and to the world. Bringing your presence and awareness back into the room. We thank you, Divine Spirit, Mother, Source, Universe, God, Supreme Being of Light. We have immense gratitude for your presence, your constant presence in helping humanity, supporting us, protecting us, guiding us, uplifting us, empowering us, reminding us, sending out the light throughout the whole world, throughout the whole universe. We give great gratitude to the angels, archangels, ascended masters, our guides, all the light beings who are with us now. We thank you too for your presence and support and guidance and protection. Allowing Source to work through you. Embody Source in everything and all that you do. Allowing the integration of Source, Spirit, Divine, God, Light. Taking a deep breath. Fully present. Having full trust, faith, and belief in yourself, in what is unfolding in the world right now that is for the highest good of all. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for your presence and participation, either live or on the replay. I look forward to being back again at the same time tomorrow to guide you through another meditation. Trust that all will be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. Sending you loads of love. See you again tomorrow. Bye.